Alright, so what's going on, guys? Adam here, and this is Jonathan. So this channel is obviously, a Christian-based channel, and this video is going to be about, or it's going to focus around the question, why do we worship, and what really is worship? And worship is the activity of glorifying God in His presence. With our voices and hearts. And worship is an act of glorifying God, but all aspects of our lives should glorify God in some way. This exact definition means exactly that we should glorify God when we are fully aware and when we are fully conscious of our adoration for Him, and so we must praise Him. And one of the verses that really, tells us to do that in the Bible is Colossians 3:16, which I can't remember right off the top of my head. But basically, it commands us to worship. So it's not something that we do just out of, or something. It's not something that we do like just in general. It's something that the Bible specifically tells us to do. And I'm gonna hand it over to Jonathan.
All right, so just like Adam said, I mean, worship it's something that God obviously He deserves, but like it's not something we should feel we have to do. It should be something that we want to do in response to what He's done for us. And chances are, if you like to watch movies, listen to music, I mean, personally, like, we all are gonna idolize something, and the struggle of the Christian life is trying to keep your focus on God and not let just all this other stuff that comes into our lives, and we just focus on that and we leave God out. And so just trying to remember that God's the reason we're here. He put us here for a reason. And if we can just try and glorify Him more and more each day instead of focusing on ourselves and worshiping ourselves, but worship Him.
Actually, one of the things he actually reminded me about it. I read the inspiration for this video actually came from a book that I found. It's like 1,000 pages, but they had this one chapter dedicated to specifically worship, and I can't remember the exact verses, but it said that our primary reason for existing, our primary reason that we're on earth, is to A, share the gospel of Jesus Christ, and that He came 100% man, 100% God, died on the cross, and rose again 3 days later for our sins, and B, to glorify and worship God in everything that we do, not just at church on Sundays.
Yeah, totally.
Let's read that.
Worship is the best. You can worship God through anything that you're doing, and some people like to be really, I don't know what the word is, but just like somber and reverent, and just you go into church and you just your whole platform is just worshiping God. Or you can be playing football outside in your yard. I mean, you can always glorify God through something, and it's not about what you're doing, but it's how you do it and how you respond to stuff when things don't go your way. If you're gonna get mad and focus on all the bad stuff, where you're gonna look to God and He'll give you the strength to get through.
Yeah.
So
let me see this. We have a bunch of notes that we took everything because first video is not gonna be perfect. But worship really, it should remind us of many things, exactly like what I said earlier. Our purpose for existence, and that is to worship God and to glorify Him, because that's the only reason that He put us on earth. And the biggest thing that we should know when we worship is that God is 100% worthy of worship. We have done nothing to deserve heaven or His mercy, but because He loved us so much, He sent His only Son to die on the cross. And just because of that, He is worthy of worship, and we are not, because we are the ones who broke the bond between man and God. And so we had to have something come in between us and God to perfect that relationship again, and that is Jesus Christ. Um, and John, the apostles, even told this in Revelation 22, specifically verses 8 and 9. And that is because God is jealous for our worship, because He loves us so much. You can look in Exodus 25 for that, and Isaiah 48:11. And yeah, I mean,
We're
this
gonna
is,
see. Sorry.
yeah,
We're gonna see how often we can do videos like this. Maybe once every couple weeks. Both our schedules are gonna be very busy, so
yeah,
we'll just try and pull together what we can. And
yeah. And in conclusion today, I just have some things for you guys that you can be thinking about. Knowing everything about worship that you've learned so far in this video, we should, as members of the church, look at our church's own worship services on Sundays, whether, you know, whether everything is doing something to glorify God, even the offering, or the way that the songs are played, or how the services progress. And yeah, thanks you guys for watching. We'll be praying for you guys. If you guys have any questions, go ahead. Don't be afraid to comment down below. One of us will probably respond.
hopefully,
It'll probably be me, but
yeah. If there's like a topic you guys want us to discuss, we can do research. That's not a problem. So
yeah, I think I got the book over there. It's literally like this thick. But anyway, next week's video is probably gonna be what does genuine worship look like. Just it's kind of be like a video series, I guess, on what good worship looks like, or worship in general. I mean,
all right. Thanks, guys.
see you later.